We're always talking about what to do when we are stronger, when we have the attacks, but the truth is that sometimes we need to know how to prevent or really estimate certain attacks that our opponent can do to us. One of the ways to achieve that is to begin with a position like the one we have right there. White has this far advanced pawn at the h5 and the rook from h2 to really support it. Yet the question is, what is he supposed to do to win? The move to go is certainly h6, and it's an interesting move because there's no way how black can hold the pawn safely. Rook c8 is a fine shot, but then after h7 and then rook to h8, we've got a4 coming, and white's pawn is just going to keep moving until it promotes. Black will take, and then will promote that h pawn, winning his rook. That looks great, but don't ever forget that underestimating what the opponent can do can actually lead to losing. So we get the position of king g5. It may sound like a strange move, and yet that's the only move that black figured out. So what should white play now? Advance the pawn, get to do something else, maybe push the other pawn. What would you like to play? What is the best way for white to continue at this point? It is certainly rook h1. Most certainly we have to try and escape from the possible threats of rook c1 and rook c2. Getting the rook down to h1 helps us to prevent that tactic, and now if black starts checking us, we'll just easily go forward, and of course he can't take the a2 because he has no time as of h7 and he will lose his rook. This easily wins. But the thing is that many players will really be kind of forced and provoked to play a move like h7, which leads to a draw. Don't be provoked. At the most desperate positions, remember that your opponent is most likely looking forward to different type of tactics. He's going to be looking forward at the weak king's position, an opposition or control, chance to make things right. So think about this. You should try to put yourself even through his eyes and find out what he can do or what ideas he'll use to complicate your game.